Hey guys.
Welcome back to the Zilinski life.
If you're new here, we're Val and Cody. We're sharing our journey towards debt freedom and hopefully financial independence at some point. Yeah, what are we doing today, babe?
Today we're doing a video on what a 50-30-20 budget is.
It's something we got actually quite a few questions about, so it's something we wanted to address because it's a great template, especially if you're just starting out. It's a great template to get you going with a pretty straightforward, easy to understand budget. And if you're not just starting out, it's a great target to shoot for if you want to have some idea of how much you should be paying for certain things based on your personal income.
Yes. So essentially what a 50-30-20 budget is 50% of your income should be going to your needs. So this would be things like your rent, your food, your groceries, it's the same thing, utilities, gas, insurance bills,
card payments, basically all of the necessities to pay for your life and the things that you need in order to continue not being dead tomorrow.
Yes, and then 30% of your income should be going to your wants. So entertainment, subscriptions like Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus, things like clothing, dining out, taking trips.
The things that make your life enjoyable.
Yeah, your wants. They're not needs, they're wants. And then 20%.
You can live without them, but you'd rather not.
Yeah, and then 20% of your income should be going to savings or debt. Or debt. I mean, you could do both. So that would be maybe making extra debt snowball payments to get you out of debt faster, or it could look like,
credit card payments, retirement savings,
a saving for sinking funds, putting money into investments,
saving for a cool vacation.
Yeah, so long-term and short-term saving goals.
Yeah.
So an important thing to remember with a 50-30-20 budget, it's not like a hard and fast rule.
Yeah, you can do like 49, 29, 22.
I was like, I don't know what that math is. My pregnancy brain would not let me do it.
I was looking at it and I didn't know what it was.
But you can tweak the numbers a little bit. This is just kind of like a rough outline as to like what you would kind of want to shoot for.
Yeah, like I said, it's a good goal to have, or if you're not sure, you're looking to move maybe into your first apartment, maybe to a different apartment, and you want to know what seems like a reasonable rent rate. This will help you figure out what you should be paying for certain stuff based on what your income is. It'll help you decide what you can afford in order to cover all the bases you need to cover.
Now, I feel like Cody and I, 70% of your income goes to your needs because your bill payments are so high. So I would not recommend it for necessarily everybody, but this is...
Yeah, if we would have come across something like this when we were much younger, I think we'd probably be in a little bit of a better spot right now.
Yeah. And I do actually have a fillable PDF template that you can find on our Etsy store, and I'll link it down below, where you can actually put in your income and it'll auto-calculate for you how much 50% is, how much 30% is, and how much 20% is. And then you can go through and you can list your bills and your expenses and stuff like that, and it'll auto-populate and calculate all of that for you. And it'll show you if you're over or under in each of those categories, like maybe you're spending 55% on needs and only 10% on wants and that kind of thing. So you can kind of tweak your budget and adjust it that way. There's also just a blank PDF if you'd rather print it and write on it or use it on like GoodNotes or Notability or something. But it is a really great tool because it gives you a good like big picture view of your budget and like kind of gives you an idea of how balanced or unbalanced you might be.
Yeah, because I talk to a lot of people at work who feel like they spend, or between them and their spouse, that they spend too much money on groceries or something like that. This will help you figure out if you are.
Yeah, and you could do this in YNAB too. It would be easy enough to set up. You would just do a master category of needs and list, rent, groceries, gas, insurance, card payments, so on and so forth. And you could list another category called wants and put in, dining out, Netflix, Hulu, trips, and then you could do savings and investments or, debt snowball payments or whatever, and put it in that way. But it's something that I came across years ago, and I thought it was a really good, easy way to kind of figure out where your money should be going.
Yeah.
Could be going. Again, it's not a hard and fast rule. Like if you only spend 40% on needs, that's fine. If you spend 60% on needs, that's fine.
There are no one-size-fits-all solutions for finance, because sure, certain things work mathematically, but the perfect plan never used doesn't work. So you can use this as a template to figure out where you're sitting and decide if you want to keep doing what you're doing, if you want to change a couple things, whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that's it. So short and sweet today, guys. So if you like it, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it twice. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you ring the bell, get notifications, so you can see us on the next one. And in the meantime, we will see you on the next one. Bye.